morning. Now we'll look at how to approach in learning, in fact, any learning process. And I'm drawing a parallel with Yogasanas, and the sequence is exactly the same. And since many of you are likely into yoga, and if you're not aware of it, this you can relate to really well. So there are four stages, and they map to four attitudes which fall in sequence. First is the dharma bhava. So bhava is many meanings. So bhava is also the attitude with which we do things. So dharma bhava. So here dharma also has several meanings, but the meaning here is the duty. That means righteousness, or in very simple terms, doing the right thing or being in the right state. And that's the beginning. That means, again, it's about having a mind that's prepared. We prepare the mind before we start doing any yogasanas. And that is done by being still, relaxing, and focusing on our breath. Typically, this is done with the Sukhasana, Padmasana. We close our eyes, and because these are all meditative poses. So that's what we begin with first in yoga. We don't directly start doing some tough exercises. First, we are preparing ourselves, and this is what is meant by doing the right thing. So, this is the dharma bhava. Next is jnana bhava. Jnana is knowledge or awareness, and in this, we then do those asanas where awareness is a must. And typically, these will be the balancing poses, and unless we are aware of our body, it's not possible to do them. So typically, like talasana, utkatasana, or balancing on one leg, ekapadasana, right? Vrikshasana, you might be familiar with these. So unless we know how our body is, how much it can twist, how much it can hold, unless our awareness is there, we will lose the balance and fall off. We might experience pain. So here, awareness is the prominent thing, and in a broader sense, it's knowledge. So it's jnana bhava. Then next, third is the vairagya bhava, and in these involve asanas where the best way to do is to let go. Earlier it was awareness, now you have to let it loose. Leave all the tension in the muscles. And typically these are the forward bending asanas. And in the subtlest sense, this is about being humble. That's why it's called vairagya. That means you're letting go. And forward bending asanas, if you are into yoga, you will know that you have to let go of any tension in the muscles. Then you get more flexibility in that case. Even shavasana is a form of letting go, where you just lie down. But it's possible to experience it best when you just let every tension in every muscle loose, let it go like that. So this is the vairagya bhava. And the last and the fourth is Aishwarya Bhava. So when you are through the first three bhavas or stages, first is doing the right thing, Dharma Bhava, then awareness stage, then letting go. When you do these, you have something that emerges, like I mentioned about the emergence of constant joy when the mind is quietened completely. Now, in this case, you will have the emergence of willpower and self confidence, and this is called Aishwarya Bhava. This is the stage when you can do tough asanas like backward bending, like Bhujangasana, because this gives you the confidence that's needed in a more general sense, dealing with the world. So that's the what we want ultimately, to deal with confidence in the presence of the environment, the people around us in this world. It's not an individual thing, it's because we are living with everyone else. So this is the sequence, and the same can be applied anywhere. And the sequence is, I repeat, it's Dharma Bhava, then Jnana Bhava, then Vairagya Bhava, then Aishwarya Bhava. Actually, if you do the Yogasanas, you can actually consider or keep in mind certain bhavas and do it. Some of these you can do it with Jnana Bhava, you can also do with Vairagya Bhava in mind. Actually, the effect is really good if you are aware of these bhavas while you're doing the yogasanas. That's why you experience the most effective thing from that. So this is the fourth stage of attitudes in learning. That's what I wanted to bring it here. I hope you are able to relate to it and will be able to use it to benefit from the experience it gives.